Welcome to the channel, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today is a little chilly, that's why we're in the garage and the garage door is shut, so hopefully the light is okay. What we're talking about today is actually about a light. It is the Rough Country 12-inch light bar. So this is the 12-inch light bar with the black housing on it, and looks really sharp, I think. And like I said, this is the Rough Country version of it. So really nice. It's all metal, really high end. We'll get into that here in a second. Reason for making this video, if you're like me, which you probably are if you're watching this, you are in the market for a light bar. You probably saw the prices of some of the other, high-end light bars and went, no thank you. Not spending, a high-end, dreaded air quotes, light bar, 12-inch, 10-inch light bar from like Rigid. I don't want to put out brands out there, but to talk bad about them because they make great products, but that'll probably cost you $300 or $400, maybe more. And this was $100. So for what I use it for, it's perfect. This four-wheeler here is strictly used for plowing. So as you can see, the lights are kind of low, so the snow or ice or wet snow really will hit these lights as it comes over the plow sometimes, and it'll freeze them up. And those lights are not the greatest to begin with. As you'll see, I'll do a little example for you probably on what the bright looks like. But they just weren't great, and then when you add like some snow and some ice getting built up on them, they're really not that good. So I needed something to be able to see at night when I was plowing, and I figured $100. If it doesn't work great, I'm only at $100. If it works great, then really awesome. I saved a bunch of money and got a product I like. So that has been the case. I really do like this. Like I showed you before, it's all metal, really nice. It's got that black housing where the lights are, which I think looks really sharp. Here's a further away view. I think it's a really sharp looking light bar. It does have different mounting hardware, so this is just that little elbow, and I went pretty basic and cheap and just put it straight into the hard plastic. It hasn't moved. It's worked really well for me for being a lazy install. As you can see, the wiring is all built in. You don't have to do any wiring inside of the housing. Comes out, and this is all the wiring is included in the kit. This separates here. It's got some weatherproofing in there, as you can see. Haven't had any issues. Ran the cabling, which it comes with a ton of cabling, so when you're putting it on a four-wheeler, you have to spool a lot of it up, so there's a lot of cabling inside this plastic here. Runs through, and it is hooked to the battery. Nobody needs to see that. But what's really cool is these come with an on-off switch already, so this comes with the kit, no extra add-on, nothing like that, which is really cool for me. I really wanted to, I like instant, gratification, so I wanted to buy it, get it, plug it in, and be able to turn it on right away without having to buy anything else, and it does that. So it does have a LED light on it, the on-off switch does, and so I haven't had any issues with it draining the battery. I don't think you will either if you do purchase it. I do keep this on a trickle charger for majority of its time in the garage here, but there are times in the winter where I'm using it a lot and I don't put it back on the trickle, so I haven't had any issues, let's just say that. It is just a little LED, it shouldn't drain too much battery. So with that being said, I wanted to make this pretty quick, so let's get right into the part that people really care about, is how it works. So as you can see, it's still pretty light outside. I will do a test in the garage just to show. I'll turn all the lights off and just show how bright it is inside the garage, and then we'll go outside later when it gets dark. I'm going to shut the door, shut off the lights. You can see how dark it is in here now. It's not pitch black by any means, but you're going to be able to get a good example real quick indoors, and then we'll take it outdoors once it gets dark outside. I'm going to flip on the main lights here. So as you can see, here is the normal lights. Here is the brights, and then I'm going to shut those off, and here is the light bar. Significantly brighter. I mean, when you turn their other lights on, you really can't see them. It's drowned out really bad by the light bar. It doesn't make it any brighter with the standard lights on. And shut this off here. And we'll go one more time with the light bar. It's just so bright in here. As you can see, pretty dang bright. And it works really well for, again, a $100 light bar. Alright, it's finally pretty dark outside. The Jeep is back in the garage here, so it's a little crowded. So we're just going to keep the four-wheeler where it's at right now. and project it outside and kind of walk around and see how it is. As you can see right here, it is pretty dark out. Some light from the garage just kind of coming out here, so it might look a little light, but we're going to turn the lights off so it's completely black. Just enjoyed a great sunset. Hopefully you can see that. Gotta love Wyoming sunsets this time of year. Anyways, so let's turn off the lights here, and you can see how dark it is. It is going to get dark in the video, so don't mind that for just a little bit. As you can see, a little bit of light outside. Let's go ahead and turn the light bar on. And here we go. As you can see, you can see that tree, no problem. And my neighbor's house all the way down, a couple hundred feet, several hundred feet probably, is actually some of the light is reflecting off the side of his house there, and it is absolutely, I mean, just blindingly bright. So let's walk it backwards here so that light does not blind you anymore. Turn that off, and we'll turn on the regular garage lights. Whew, all right, so a lot of light there all of a sudden, but as you can see, this light bar works great. Again, I've said it 100 times, but it was $100. Great value. It works awesome. It was easy to install. I've had no issues for all the use I've gotten out of it. And as you can see, I mean, you can't. The light's on in the garage, and it's kind of, you can maybe see out there. Who knows how well the camera's picking it up, but I mean, it is just a huge amount of light coming out of a very small amount. I mean, this thing is not that big, so it's pretty impressive. So with that being said, I just want to make a quick video review on this. I hope it helps somebody out. Myself, I would recommend it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. We'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.